Time for our Hammerlock Pure Wrestling Championship match. Rodney Matthews, the champion, defends against the young lion, Bryce Hanson. Here it is, our main event in Tillsonburg for the gold.
With a 1 hour time limit, there must be a winner. And this man, Bryce Hanson, is looking to walk away with the Hammerlock Pure Wrestling Championship.
Bryce Hanson been working very, very hard. Earned this championship opportunity in a unique way.
Absolutely. It's not every day that I scratch your back and you scratch mine type of event happens in wrestling that leads to a championship match. But here we are, folks. Hanson looking to make the most of that opportunity, helping out a friend.
Not necessarily any bad blood between these two competitors. We'll get to that story in a moment as we await our Hammerlock Pure Wrestling champion.
And you don't have to wait long because here he is, Rodney Matthews, our champ.
Always having fun. Gets it done in the ring. And showing off that gold. He's been a great champion so far. Great defense against Vikram Prasher recently.
Absolutely. A couple weeks back after a war of words. Bryce Hanson coming out on top, looking to do so again tonight.
Fans looking to touch the gold as he shows it off here. He's earned that one, and now about to defend against, you got to say, a friend, at least an acquaintance.
Absolutely.
In Bryce Hanson.
Introducing first, the corner to my left, weighing 215 pounds, from Bristol, Ontario, the young lion, Bryce Hanson. And his opponent, he is the champion. From Grand Bend, Ontario, weighing 215 pounds, Rodney Matthews.
Crowd seems split right down the middle here for both men.
Seen both of these competitors in action. They know the skills they have. Both men skills to be the champion, currently held by Rodney Matthews. Look at this.
Bryce Hanson shining it up and waiting for it to come home with him. My apologies.
That also shows the respect of Rodney Matthews, though, right? I mean, passing off the belt, letting Bryce Hanson hold the belt.
Absolutely. Giving him his moment, saying this could be yours if you're the better man tonight.
A handshake, and we are ready to go. We got to talk about how this opportunity came for Bryce Hanson. He actually came to the aid of Rodney Matthews and his tag team partner, Michael Grayson,
Exactly.
Books and Looks.
Getting a beat down from the Drifters, as the Drifters seem to do. Bryce Hanson coming to the aid of Books and Looks, and, you know, it's a unique way to say thank you, if I must say. You know, Rodney Matthews saying, you want a championship match? I owe you one. Now here you go. Here's your opportunity. Can you knock me off the mountain?
Some people send a card, a fruit basket, maybe a nice text. Rodney Matthews says, here. All right, let's do it.
I'll meet you in the ring. Be interesting to see who comes away with this match, because like you mentioned earlier, no bad blood really between these two men, at least for the moment. We'll have to see how this match unfolds.
You know, the heat of competition, sometimes things can get to you. Roll through full control of that arm. Didn't even let it go in that quick pin attempt there from Bryce Hanson.
Very unique but effective pin there, able to roll him through into a almost like an arm bar.
Using Matthews' hand there to clap for the crowd for a moment. Matthews not enjoying it too much by the look at his face.
Absolutely not. Bryce Hanson coming into this match with a game plan.
Quick reversal, using the knee to hold the arm in place.
Matthews kind of looking around saying, hey, wait a moment, what's happening here?
You realizing that thank you gift could be a problem here. Crowd chanting for their champion here in Tillsonburg. Rodney Matthews, the Hammerlock Pure Wrestling champion. Two men facing off. Nod of respect.
Competitive spirit high in this match.
That's the thing. Friends is one thing, but once you step into that ring,
All bets are off.
it's a different story.
You have to remember that there is a championship on the line. Friendship can only keep that together so much.
Bryce Hanson touched that championship. Is that as close as he'll get? We'll see, as both men now kicking up, showing the athleticism.
Really kicking it into another gear here, both men.
And you can see the wrist locks and go behinds. Really trying to control each other's body so that no surprise moves happen out of nowhere.
Absolutely. You have to imagine that's a key to victory for both men. You know, just being firmly in control of this match, making sure that the other one's body is doing exactly what you want it to.
Head scissors kicked out of that quickly, and we're right back to the beginning of the match here. Respect, once again, nods on both sides of the ring.
You know, I can't help but notice in Tillsonburg here, if you look in the background, there's a picture of two lions you'll see. Relatives of Bryce Hanson, perhaps.
I see it right there overhead, watching over this match as well. And Bryce Hanson wants to be the king of the pride here in Hammerlock Pure Wrestling.
See what you did there, and I like it.
Huge hip toss. Center of the ring, Rodney Matthews not letting go of his championship, as we've seen him in the past, defending it with honor.
The story of this match is really on both men's faces here. You can see that look of happiness, of friendliness kind of disappear, and more competitive, more aggressive now.
Absolutely.
Minus the pain, of course, on Matthews' face currently.
And you got to wonder, have they been hanging out leading up to this matchup? You know, has there been good luck texts sent back and forth?
Absolutely. It's very well possible, and you know, maybe that was on the side of Hanson. My apologies again. It could have been with a little bit of snark behind it, like, "Hey, good luck, but I'm coming for your title."
You never know, right? It's very hard to decipher what a real text means, and these two so far respectful match, but not holding anything back at the same time.
The best men I'll try and talk through this match, folks. The best man will walk away with the Hammerlock Pure Wrestling Championship. No doubt about that.
You're watching it's the intensity of the lion there staring you down.
Absolutely. Their eyes on the young lion, making sure he's going to walk away with that victory.
Quick snap backdrop there. Right on the back of the head of Rodney Matthews. Not even sure Bryce Hanson realizes how much he got with that move there. Might have been able to go for a quick cover.
But you know, a move like that, a big backdrop, it will take it out of both competitors. And you know, maybe that was just a moment for Bryce Hanson to regain himself there.
Went for a quick cover there. Chin lock now. And you're starting to see the uncomfortableness, the agony, maybe a little bit of frustration too coming from Rodney Matthews.
But Matthews not out of it yet. But
Holding
Hanson
on to that headlock.
firmly in control, but Matthews saying absolutely not.
Huge backdrop. Still, now Matthews with the grip on the
Not letting
neck
go.
and chin. Hanson checking where he is in the ring there, reach for the ropes, realize that's not going to get him out of this situation at the moment. The backdrop has been effective for him.
Finally, enough power to make Rodney Matthews let go of that headlock. The challenger using the champion's body as a weapon there. Both men having to regain their composure.
Remember, 1 hour time limit. We may see a new Hammerlock Pure Wrestling champion. or we're going to see another defense from our champion, Rodney Matthews.
Either way, the victor is going to need to earn it.
Oh, huge
was
shoulder
like a-
block, side of the head. Not sure what he used there.
I wasn't sure if that was the head or the shoulder, but boy, was it effective.
And a drop kick to the back there. Matthews rolling out to the floor.
Needing to regain his composure for a second.
And a straight shot as Matthews went running towards Hansen.
Just a boot waiting for his sternum. Young Lion firmly in control now.
A huge chop to Matthews.
But this is a point in the match where the championship advantage might come into play. Can't imagine Matthews will want it to happen, but if there is a count out on the outside, Matthews does retain that championship.
Up to the back, turn around. Oh, caught the side of the face off the ring post.
Now that wasn't very friendly now.
Now you may see things heat up a little bit more. Ow!
Oh,
I felt that one here in the broadcast booth.
that'll make your digits sting for days. Matthews chopping that cold, unforgiving steel. Now, is
And you
that
take
Hansen?
away the hands. Think about all of the, the control of the chin locks and everything we saw earlier in the match.
That all goes away.
Oh, drop down, chin first onto the chair.
Whatever Hansen had planned backfired right in his face, literally.
He busted the nose up now. You're right. Since this matchup took a turn to the outside of the ring,
You can kind of see that friendly competition going out the window.
rolling through, breaks the count. And a drop kick.
Matthews looking to regain his composure in the aisle there. Getting dangerously close to that stage.
Referee starting his count once again. Using a I'm not sure. This is...
Is that legal? We're going to have to check the rule book on that one. Do our fans in attendance count as a foreign object?
Is that interference technically? Referee may be letting this one go because it is a championship match.
You know, we hate to see championship matches end on a count out. Our officials might just be a little slack with that.
And
but
we're
that's-
right back. Chop to the chest,
2.
acting as the
Hansen
maybe the
looking for
corner of
one
the ring
more.
here. Handshakes from our champion, Rodney Matthews.
For a job well done.
You never know. You come to Hammerlock Pure Wrestling, you might even end up being part of the matchup. Maybe part of a championship matchup. HammerlockPureWrestling.com. Check out when we're going to be near you and come have some fun here. And
Exactly.
the fun is maybe out the window here between these two friends.
Yeah, fun is gone. That is up to the fans now. Inside that ring, there is a fight, folks.
Elbows to
Elbows
the
being
forehead.
thrown.
Stopped himself in the corner. Comes back with a huge forearm.
And
Matthews.
a huge elbow by Matthews.
Firing up now, showing why he is the Hammerlock Pure Wrestling champion. Dropped in the center of the ring. 2. I thought he had it. I
That
thought that
was
was a title retained right there, but it was not. Bryce
That's-
Hansen kicking out.
Hansen using all of that 3 count to get out of that spin out powerbomb. I imagine Matthews he probably thought that match was over.
I even had to look to the referee to make sure 2 fingers went up there.
But we're still in this fight, folks. Hansen wrestling Matthews down to the ground.
Crossface.
And you know, it's interesting here because the hand that Matthews is reaching out with, I believe that's the same one that came into that ring post earlier. Painful getting out of this hold. You're in this hold, you're in pain. You're out of this hold, you're in pain. And Hansen being like, it's not going to be that easy.
To your point there, maybe why he used the foot to grab the rope and get the break. Hansen not happy about it. Chop for chop.
Both of these men firing up. This will be a crucial point in this match.
Hansen! Legs near the ropes. 2 count.
Almost had it. That championship slipping away from Hansen's fingertips.
How quickly did that suplex come out of nowhere?
I imagine Rodney Matthews, our current champion, needs to rethink his strategy here.
He felt his title slipping away right there. You could tell. And forearm shot for forearm shot here.
Both men going back to what works.
Bryce Hansen, you can tell, been training for this matchup. He did not take this championship opportunity lightly. And we're seeing it now here, going shot for shot.
Both men having
with
the
our
same
champion.
idea.
This is what happens when you hang out sometimes. You train together once in a while, and who's going to get the upper hand? Just grabbed and put to the mat. 2 count. 3.
Matthews
Matthews, unbelievable.
getting that victory, maybe by the skin of his teeth there.
Excited fans here in Tillsonburg. He retains the title. May have surprised himself on that one.
Absolutely nothing can be taken away from the young lion, Bryce Hansen, in this matchup.
You know, sometimes it's as simple as taking the body, putting you right on your back there. From that height, you saw the height he got, and
Exactly.
slamming Bryce Hansen down.
What goes up must come down, and that impact was enough.
Sending a shockwave through the spine, I'm sure. And
Sign of
Hansen,
respect from both men. Well deserved after a match like that.
absolutely. And Hansen saying, yes, you got me today. This is why you are our champion here in Hammerlock Pure Wrestling.
Can't imagine this will be the last time these men meet in the ring, though. I'm looking forward to that next time.
Well, if you caught that, he patted the gold as he walked away.
Interesting.
There's your champion, Rodney Matthews. Thank you for joining us on Hammerlock Pure Wrestling. Don't miss the opportunity to see Hammerlock Pure Wrestling live. Visit hammerlockpurewrestling.com to see all of our exciting upcoming events. You're watching Hammerlock Pure Wrestling on Rogers TV.